thing was over in about 2 seconds. When it was all over, I opened my eyes, shaking, and couldn't believe I was still alive. I checked the system. Energy was at 3,452 points. Enough for 9 bracelets, but honestly, still felt low. So I looked up at the sky and yelled, "Come on, hit me again, more lightning, let's go!" And the sky actually answered. Lightning struck again, then again, 3 hits total. My energy shot up to 26,500 points. I was hyped. That was enough to copy nearly 70 bracelets. Back inside, I decided to start with 10 bracelets, just to test the waters. System copy. The second I thought it, 10 identical bracelets appeared in front of me. Now it was time to cash out. I mapped out a route and hit up small shops one by one, flipping all 10 bracelets for a total of $158,600 yuan. I looked at the stack of cash in my bag and just grinned. I grew up in an orphanage, grinded for years, barely saved up tens of thousands, and most of that went toward my ex. But now, in just one morning, I'd made over 150,000 yuan. I got home and turned on the TV, saw all these reports about cutting-edge chips from the US, and thought, I can copy those too. Right then, I made up my mind. I was going to use this system to serve my country and help China rise. But this was massive. How do you safely get a secret like this to the top levels of the government? That was the real question. After going back and forth, I decided to just go straight to the source, the local State Security Bureau office. I told the guard I had critical intel for the higher-ups. He'd obviously heard that line before, but by the book, he radioed it up anyway. A few minutes later, a guy named Zhang Wei walked me into a reception room. "All right, talk. What's the intel?" Zhang Wei sounded pretty unimpressed. Instead of explaining, I asked him to hand me a pen. Zhang Wei raised an eyebrow but passed one over. "Okay, now can we get to the point?" "Watch closely. System copy." The moment I said it, an identical pen appeared out of thin air. Zhang Wei's eyes went wide. He held both pens up under the light, comparing them over and over. They were exactly the same. Is this some kind of magic trick? But he knew. At this range, in this setting, there was no way it was sleight of hand. "Do it again." Zhang Wei's voice came out a little hoarse. This time I copied the pen straight into his hand. Zhang Wei stared at it, completely dumbfounded. All doubt was gone. He immediately pulled out his phone and dialed. "Director, we've got an emergency." His voice was tight and urgent. After he hung up, Zhang Wei led me to a secure inner room. A few minutes later, a composed middle-aged man walked in. He looked me over with sharp, piercing eyes and said, "Everything you say from this point on carries full legal weight. I have a replication system. It can copy any physical object, as long as I have enough energy." Li Haitao's expression barely moved, but his eyes stayed locked on me. "You'll need to prove that." He pulled out a metal lighter and tossed it onto the table. I picked it up, focused, and the next second, an identical lighter appeared in my left palm. Li Haitao examined both. They were perfect matches. Even the specific scratches on the surface were copied exactly. He looked up. His expression turned dead serious, eyes fixed on me, waiting for an explanation. I broke down how the system worked. After hearing me out, Li Haitao had someone bring in a high-precision thin-film resistor